Hello everyone. I'm thrilled to be here tonight as one of the two winners of this year's award along with Ben Verinder. I would like to thank Marilyn and Howard and the judges Angela, David and Lee for all their hard work. And I'm really looking forward to working with Howard and Marilyn as my pamphlet takes final shape. The readings by the shortlisted and commended poets demonstrate just how fierce the competition was, so I feel extremely lucky to have been picked. Now, I'll just say a bit about the poems that will be in my pamphlet. A few years ago, I worked for a charity organising visits to detainees in our local immigration detention centre. I got to know the detainees and their stories, and this began to inform my writing. My pamphlet will explore different aspects of migration and the refugee experience. And the first poem I'm going to read tonight is called Checkpoint. You can see a red line where our country ends. On one side, pumpkins and graves. On the other, the future. The guards are checking cars for smuggled goods. We have hidden our memories in Grandad, who looked so innocent, so confused, a single rough word startles him into tears. He sits upright in the middle of the back seat, packed round with children, keeping his hand clamped over the mouth of the littlest one, who knows all the songs. So often, migrants and refugees are viewed in an entirely negative light. This next poem imagines a scenario where their resilience and life skills come into their own. After London. It was the quiet that saved us. The whisper of grasses, self-seeded, defying the curfew. Seagrasses greening the shallow coastal waters. Meadow grasses spilling out of the park into the pavements. Some days the hum of bees seemed to drown the flower-drenched verges. At night, the silence was pierced by owls and foxes. Hedgehogs mated in the roads where cars were rusting. The only visitors to the broken high street were fallow deer, tripping quietly. We hid indoors as instructed, waiting for nature to reset, waiting for the anger against us to subside. We listened to the blame on the internet and said our prayers. We only came out when some of us were dead and all of us were famishing. We only came out after the night when there was no news, just a repeat of yesterday's. We knew then they had gone, our leaders. We did not care where. They had been no good for us. We came out and stood in groups, pale in the sunshine. There was no one to tell us what to do. It was the strangers who carried quiet inside them that saved us. The ones we had always resented, who had lost their own cities already. The man who hauled his sewing machine across Europe, swimming rivers and ducking under barbed wire. The girl whose mother taught her how to bottle pears in a ruined cellar. The boy who crossed the desert, who could fix any machine you gave him. They showed us what to do as the quiet days turned into seasons, into lifetimes, and London broke into 100 villages, the length of a day's walk. Thank you.